Hello everybody, you're watching another episode of Daily Dungeon. We're a bit early this week, but that's because of the June behind the scenes, and we're going to be covering updates when they come out.
And my god, it looks good.
Yep. We're not just going to be covering June behind the scenes, we do have a few other things, including this combat post
total overhaul.
So we're going to actually talk about the combat beta server.
That's right. And before we really get into it, I'm X-Ride, and here's my guest host, Killer Sean, and you're listening.
Truth.
Killer Sean, Screaming Tooth, Tomato Tomato.
Okay.
Anyways,
so the combat beta sign up, you click on it, and you go to RuneScape.com/combat, I think. Or RuneScapeCombat.com, whatever.
Just search it in Google. You will find it.
All you have to do is, if you are a member, sign up with your account, and voila, you're in.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. There's a nice orange button on the middle of the page that you can find to sign yourself up for it.
As I said earlier, there's the only way they could make it more obvious is if they had the button sparkling with explosions in the back. I mean, it is like anyone can do it as long as you're a member. And JGX doesn't care about you free to play. We've got that confirmed.
Yeah, it's kind of the reason why they kicked you out of the high scores.
Oh, well.
Okay. The OG blog, Evolution of Combat. Basically, what is going over in this is they're talking about what they plan to accomplish with the rework, and we will go over as much of this as we can.
Speed read, go!
Okay. Focus combat to be more about player skill. This means that it's going to be less about navigating through the interface and more about techniques when fighting.
Hallelujah. That was one of my biggest complaints, besides how mind-numbingly easy and boring it was to train. The fact that it was pretty much just a dice roll on who could eat food the fastest and who didn't get lag.
Yep. Next, encourage variety in combat equipment. A lot of people just have their set of like Variks, and they always wear Variks.
I never anything else. I never take it off.
What they plan to do is give you a reason to tweak and alter your armor set, which can make you strong against a particular enemy that you plan to fight.
I hope to see a lot of side gradings, like maybe taking a leaf from Diablo's book, maybe some gems to enchant your armor for maybe just like a small bonus against crush, a small bonus against stab, or maybe just a teeny bit more strength, or side grades.
Okay.
Things that'll make you look different, but will give you slightly different stats.
Okay. Their next text is make it fun. They will be getting rid of the click and wait for an extent. The click and wait will still be there as a traditional part of the game, but the new interactive and apparently more fun version will actually include more EXP if you train that way.
I wonder, do you think they're going to set it up so like quick time events?
Probably.
That'd be cool.
Like, when we saw that image of those, like, icons, I think it will work kind of like World of Warcraft, where they have a recharge rate, and then you can use those as they recharge. So, like, spin to load, and whatever.
Yeah, it looks... this was, well, obviously one of my other complaints. Now they just gotta make... keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
I kind of trailed off here, and you should have taken over.
Make it easier to access. Several combat options, special attacks, combat styles, and spell books are tucked away. They plan to make it a little bit easier to access when fighting.
Good, good. Specials should have always been in, like, the bottom part of your UI.
They are turning the combat needle into a combat triangle again. They will be giving mages and rangers a fighting chance. Finally.
Hooray!
Which is really good, because I have 95 magic, and I like magic.
No longer will we see that one guy just protecting mage and promptly kicking everybody's ass in the best armor set. Yeah, you know that one guy.
Fill gaps in existing equipment tiers. They plan to give Rangers things like gloves and boots that they hadn't had before. Make a few more magic armor stuff because there just isn't that much magic armor out there.
For Ranger boots, don't they isn't it like the Robin Hood boots and snakeskin boots and that's about it?
I think so. Is there even Robin Hood boots? I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
Well, it's new canon. It's new item according to me.
Okay. Encourage challenging fights.
Yay!
We'd like most challenging rewards and fun creatures to be the most efficient creatures to fight. So, in other words, we're probably going to see EXP bonuses in harder fights.
Good. Rewarding people who go out of their way for a challenge.
Fix the relationship between defense, life points, and damage outputs. Your ability to heal damage through food or similar mechanics should be comparable to how much damage you receive. It's not quite true at the moment, and we'd like to address that. So
900 shark. 900 shark. Get in on auto attack.
Allow players' combat levels to truly represent their abilities. For people who really enjoy peers, this is one you're not gonna like because it gets rid of your veil of a low level and 99 strength. So
yeah, we're looking at you level 48.
Simplify the code and balancing. We want to add more high level 85 plus equipment to the game. And in the future, they should be able to do more with that because of how they plan to code it. They want to make sure that this update is out there, but yet close and traditional, so it doesn't change the game to the point where it's a different game.
What they're trying to do is to bring in a whole bunch of new players through, hey, look at this giant combat, but keep it their existing fan base. It's a very smart move on Jagex's part, and I hope they can pull it off. Who knows, I actually might be interested in it again.
Alright, now for the title of this video, the June behind the scene. I will be putting a part in the description that tells you exactly where this starts. So yeah. Anyway,
probably just put a little annotation right here. That's so you can tell where my voice was, and just put the annotation.
Oh, okay, thank you. Anyway,
let's keep going.
Fish Flingers improvements and bigger fish. This is a members only update. In fact, both of these this month will be members only.
Because Jagex doesn't care about you free to play. Get over it.
In August 2011, they revamped temple trekking. They plan to do something similar with Fish Flingers.
Good.
I'm just going to paraphrase this and go over it a little bit. Fish Flingers will be accessible in more than one area now in some popular fishing areas. Most likely the Fishing Guild, Karamja, and Catherby? I don't know. So, places where fishing is predominant and a lot of people hang out.
Up until this update, I didn't even know what this was, because wasn't it in just like one small part of RuneScape?
Yep, it was right by the Fishing Guild. I don't know anyone that actually played it.
Yeah.
But competitions will be far more frequent during running every 20 minutes. You'll be able to claim 2 tickets per day rather than just 10 per week.
That's an increase of 4 tickets
per week.
In case you couldn't do math.
What else do we have here? Big fish. Players will have to cooperate with each other to land these whoppers, but the EXP reward will make the extra effort worthwhile for all. And
there's always a bigger fish.
Oh, Star Wars quote! Yay!
There's my one.
Okay, we will also completely overhaul the nature and size of potential rewards. They'll be giving a new fishing gear that works similar to the gold armor and the lumberjack armor.
And I gotta admit, I like how the little concept art looks like this. This dude looks amazing. I would love to see this guy walking down the street. He's got the most ridiculous hook of all time and the best boots. I mean, seriously, did you see that thing?
Yes, I saw it.
You could hang a horse with that.
And for those of you who care about the Squeal of Fortune, they'll be giving out some brand new cosmetic fish-themed attire. Yay!
Just exactly what I always wanted. A fish for a hat. Yay!
Moving on. The Crucible, the Return of Bounty Hunter. Crucible.
It's the thing that you smash up ingredients in with a pestle and mortar.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Crucible. It's the Return of Bounty Hunter. They got rid of it in 2011, and it is back. It's
exactly what it says on the tin. It's Return of Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
There.
They say it will be better than ever, and here's why. The Crucible is a giant arena that players with over 60 combat can enter to do battle with like-minded opponents. Once inside, you will be assigned to other players as your target, similar to Bounty Hunter, in fact. Exactly like Bounty Hunter.
Because it's the Return of Bounty Hunter.
Resulting in some of the most dangerous, vicious, and potential rewards combat available in the game. If you're successful in your assignments, then you will be given a grace period where you cannot be attacked, allowing you to run away from the action, bank your loot, and then leap back into the fray.
I feel like that's really nice because it was pretty nightmarish to loot people after you killed them because you're like, oh no, grab. Ah! Suddenly everyone in RuneScape!
The entire area is based around solo play, so no multi-way combat, and combat can only be engaged between targets, so no rushing PJing.
What's PJing?
I don't know what the J stands for. I know what all the others do, but of course, who cares? Of course, you'll need to be very sure of your abilities because, as with all dangerous PKing, the winner of each fight will gain all the drops from their opponent.
Insert meme here. All the drops.
Player gains point through noble actions, aka not running away, and winning.
Yay!
These points can be spent on unique death titles, jingles to play to your slaughtered foes, and points are also used to determine a brand new feature to RuneScape, the Supreme Champion.
Oh boy.
God mode. If you have a high ranking within the Crucible.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Crucible game, you'll have a chance to temporarily elevate to the status of a Supreme Champion. You'll be rendered invincible for a whole minute and be given access to a raft of brand new weapons only to be used within the Crucible. So you can go on a mad, crazy rampage where you can slaughter anyone in your way, harnessing the dark power discovered by the Crucible's keepers. Each weapon is suitable in different combat styles. The melee warriors claiming annihilation, rangers wielding decimation, and mages holding obliteration. The Crucible's cruel I can't pronounce that.
Capriplacious.
Sure.
Place
your
though.
Fellow PKers will be waiting for revenge when you knocked from the lofty perch.
Oh my god, that sounds like it's gonna be a blast. I want to see music videos where people are just hitting 999s on people and just laying waste to whole screens of players. Their screams are delicious.
We're also relying on a new special combat calculation to assign targets, meaning that you'll be fighting people around or equal to a level that is your own. Between kills, you'll also be able to loot corpses for long dead warriors that are scattered around the area, giving you new combat gloves only to be used in the Crucible, powerful and offering a healthy life point boost. We're looking forward to seeing these gloves in use.
Cheerio, pop up.
And it will be added to the high scores. So
awesome. I'm actually looking. I can't wait to hear you tell me about Bounty Hunter after you lose. Like I don't know your abyssal whip.
Oh my gosh! I lost 150K.
That's what happened, didn't it?
What?
Did abyssal whip drop drastically?
Yes, the abyssal whip has still been dropping, but
it's still in free fall pretty much.
I don't know how much
the
of a
economy
free fall it is right now. Let's have a look at the Grand Exchange.
Today's item of the week is abyssal whip. It's that thing that goes whoosh. Yeah, you'll know it because it's the only whip in the game that's actually useful. It can be upgraded with vines to make it the thorny abyssal whip, and you summon tentacles to attack your enemies.
What?
Yeah.
You don't summon tentacles to attack.
Yes, you do. That's its special. 3 tentacles will come out of the ground.
It's just poisonous.
And they'll start whipping.
Oh, it's 463K.
Oh my god.
So it's been going back up, yeah.
Scroll down. I want and switch the
to 180 days. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually been shooting back up, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to invest in my abyssal whips and buy some.
I like how they have percents in red and green, just like the real stock market. Vine whip. That's what it's called.
3.4 mil. It's gone up, but it's maintained a pretty steady pace.
You add that to your abyssal whip and things get interesting. Okay, keep going.
Well, I think that's about all we have time for. We're getting really close to our time limit, so I'm just going to wrap it up. We will see you guys on probably Wednesday next week, if not Thursday, with yet another episode. We're kind of pounding these episodes out as fast as we can to match Jagex's content releases. So,
oh hell yes.
We'll see you guys all next time. Remember, if you want to submit a question, just go to dailydungeon.net and submit a question there, or leave us an email at dailydungeon@gmail.com.
Or a comment in the comment section down below.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.